Hey, what's going on, folks? Chad Forrester, lifelong natural bodybuilder, coming at you here. This is Saturday, 4 weeks from contest from the OCB Florida West Coast Classic. Just checking out some little bit of relaxed poses here, and going to hit a couple of mandatories. It was a Saturday night. The Alabama game started at 6:30, and the gym evacuated as usual on any Alabama game. This was life in Tuscaloosa during college football, but just some relaxed poses here, and about to hit a little double bicep, I think, from the front. Starting to lean out pretty good, keeping a lot of my mass that I've gained over the off season here since last year. I competed in the Tampa show last year, as well as the OCB Midwest States in DeKalb last year, and going to do both of those shows again this year. Going to do some side chest. I think that's probably one of my better poses, is side chest. Look pretty full. Deltoids look pretty good. Still leaning out a little bit. Like I said, I got 4 weeks left before showtime, so we got plenty of time to lean out. This was actually a back night, so this is actually post workout. Put it in the front just to break up the video a little bit, but this actually took place after my lift. So looking pretty good, looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the results. But going to walk you through kind of a warm-up exercises I do. I do this before every single lift. So I spend 10 minutes on the bike, and this is as good as just about any pre-workout that you could take. Get your blood moving, pumping in the right areas, and get you kind of crunk up. But like I said, I do this 10 minutes on the bike every workout. Then I move over to rolling out. I roll out before every lift, and this will be a really short excerpt of my rollout. But I roll out all of my body parts, and then whatever muscle group that I'm working that night, I'll roll that out twice. And like I said, this is a back night, so I hit back twice, and trying to get as much blood pushed out and lactic acid from other lifts and knots worked out as you can. And that little roller is a pretty good one. It's got a PVC core, and it's pretty rigid, so you can kind of dig in there pretty good. Now what I'm going to do is do some trigger point release, and I've got a little trigger point ball, and I've got some sciatic issues, had them forever, and so rolling out my glutes and trying to get some of the fascia to release some of the fat in my glutes and get some more lines in there, as well as I'll kind of roll up on that sciatic and sit on it, and you can actually feel it release from your lower back all the way down to my toes when I get it in the right spot. All right, so here's a start of the lift. So we got going to start this lift. This was actually a free lift that I did. It's out of my normal routine. It is back night. It was back night on my other training block, but the boss gave me my trainer gave me another training block to start on Monday. So I just wanted to get just a free lift and do some other stuff I haven't done in a while. So here we're just doing some close grip stuff. I think I did sets of 10, 3 sets of 10. I don't know, about 180 or so. Nothing crazy heavy, but just getting a good back pump. Then I moved over to some bent over rows, barbell rows. Again, sets of 10. I think I did 3 sets of 10 here with 225, and just something to get the back pumped up, and nothing crazy, but just moving some weight and trying to get that back to fill out a little bit. And my last training block, which is the one I just got on actually this day, Saturday, is going to take me all the way through contest. But so then we move into some pull-ups, and I haven't done pull-ups in any of my training blocks. I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 training blocks, it seems like. So I thought I'd be super weak on these, so I just did a body weight, but it felt pretty good. I wasn't. I didn't seem as weak as I thought I would be when I got started. But here I did body weight, sets of 10, 3 sets again on this. And what I like to focus on when I do a pull-up is a full extension on the down, and then making sure I contract all the way up and try to take all the swing out of it and just focus on working that back. So that's I do like the pull-up as an exercise for back overall. And then I move into some weighted rack chins, and being as uncoordinated as I am, this is pretty fun getting into this position with that dumbbell. But I also noticed that I'm leaning out pretty good in my quads, because that just flat hurt. I think that was a 65-pound dumbbell, but just riding on my quads with no meat, it tended to smart a little bit. But here again, concentrating on full extension on the down. I like to kind of visualize that muscle-mind connection, and really focus on that stretch on the way down. So if you notice, I'm not taking any pressure off. I don't actually go all the way down to my tail, but it's close. And then this was my finishing exercise. I just a little bit of pullovers, and that's 100-pound dumbbell pullovers. Again, 3 sets of 10. Just again, just focusing on that full stretch, keeping your mind on what's going on, and kind of imagining those muscle fibers stretching out, and getting blood pushed into them and working as you go. But this wraps up the lift, and it was a nice lift, nice change of pace. Got some stuff done that I haven't done in a long time, and felt really good. So this next training block is going to be a 2-week cycle. I believe I'm 6 on, 1 off, and then 4 on, 3 off.